Well, son of a gun, I was trying to be late, I think, but I couldn't be late even if I tried. So welcome to the WFO Racing Network on YouTube. Oh, I got jokes tonight. Nope, I don't. I'm just joking you. Oh, damn. Comedian didn't know it. I guess that's how it's going to work. We don't care. I needed to turn up my mic volume a little. I noticed on the last broadcast when I re-listened to it, probably wasn't the best of audio, so I apologize for that, but we're back with the WFO Racing League Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series, and we're live tonight on a flat track somewhere in New Hampshire. That's because it's New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Yep, a little bit of short track action, flat track action coming live on the WFO Racing Network tonight. Last race of the regular season, okay? Because next week we start the first of 5 chase races to end the season. And that season would be season 10 here at WFO. That's right, we've been around for 10 seasons now. We'll be starting our 11th season shortly after the 10th one ends. Won't be long, I promise you, so you won't get that big of a break. And we are about 38 seconds from lining up, so there's Nation. Let's look at the start grid. Starting on the pole, P1. You'll see his car pop up in just a second. And when it does, he was fast last night, ran P2 in the trucks. That's the 75 of Chuck Sweeting. To his outside in second, another guy that, well, he definitely was fast last night because he is the Truck Series winner last night here at New Hampshire. That's the 31 of Richard Holland. Third, Keaton Tripp, perhaps one of the fastest next to the 114 last night in New Hampshire. And we all know who drives that one. But Keaton starting third in a 26 car. To his outside in fourth is going to be Benjamin Lacey in the 7. Starting fifth, you'll see the number 2 car, Mr. Karaoke himself, Steve Seegers. And to his outside in sixth is going to be the 12 of Cody Williams. Starting 7th here tonight, that'll be Christopher Campbell in the 29. And to his outside in 8th, we got him back, the bootlegger. He missed the race last night, but he's here tonight. That's the bootlegger, Tommy Haynes in the 17. Starting 9th tonight, Enrique. Nope, we shortened it. Just Rick Fagone in the 10 car. We get the long name. It'll come out sometime in the broadcast in the future. Maybe not now, but later. To his outside in 10th, that's going to be last night's commentator, Mr. Bojangles 91 on Twitch, Bradley the Coop Cooper. Starting 11th tonight's going to be the 86 of Johnson New. And his outside in 12th, you'll find that 00 car of Nick Hunt. Starting 13th, the man needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. That's going to be the 3 car Hal Amy. And his outside in 14th will be Burt Wilson in the 70. Starting 15th tonight, you got Double B Brian Beach in the 18 car. And his outside in 16th, one of my own teammates right there, John Wimbish in the 56. Starting 17th tonight, Dakota Floyd in the 24 car, and his outside in 18th will be the 718 of Raymond Chest. Starting 19th, you'll see the 52 of Bill English, and his outside in 20th is going to be the 54 Dustin German. 21st tonight, you'll find the 28 of Austin Wagner, and his outside in 22nd, the 63 Glenn Jamison. 23rd tonight, Michael McCauley's 81 car. We'll have to get back there and see if the 81's starting. I believe it is. There it is right there. Mountain Dew Zero machine right there at the back of the field. Sitting in the car and even has time to put aliens in the chat. Now, come on. I call that multitasking, Macaulay. So let's try to find Sweeting back up at the front, see what cameras we got here. Oh. Well, we made stuff disappear, so I guess we know how the magic works now. Why is it not pulling my cameras up, though?
Broke it.
I think you broke it, Nation.
I don't think so.
Somebody broke it.
Nah, I didn't break it.
If it's broke, ain't it? We don't care.
Mm-hmm. Macaulay did it.
Macaulay did it. He's racing, so it's his damn fault. That's who we're going to blame it on anyway, Macaulay. Since he's not in the booth with us, we could do that.
That's right, Amaral.
All right, so here we are, green flag racing at New Hampshire for 160. Who in the fuck set this one up? Laps.
They need their ass kicked.
They need more than that, Nation. They need drugged behind a wagon and stoned. Ooh, Sweeting blinking a little bit. I think what I said was a little too cruel, so we'll take that back. It is Macaulay we're talking about. He needs drugged behind the wagon and stoned, don't he?
I'm going to get my radio flyer right now.
There you go. I'll tell you what, Sweeting's got a whole lot of that 31 of Richard Holland. There's that. No, that's a 26 of Keaton Tripp. And they're shifting, Nation. I can hear it. So they're downshifting the third in the corner. And Sweeting's got his hands full, not just the steering wheel on that Xfinity Camaro, but in his rearview mirror, man, that 26 car's on a mission. I did it again last night, Nation. Did you watch it?
Nope.
Okay. I was very, very fast here in the truck. In the first pit stop, a guy decided, you know what? I'm not going to take tires. I'm going to save them.
Okay.
Turns out, guy should have took tires, Nation. You know why? It went green the rest of the race.
Fuck.
Yep.
Isn't that how it works?
Hey, I didn't do too bad. I still fought back up to fourth. But imagine how much better off I would have been had I taken tires. We live to learn, Nation. That's like two races in a row for me.
So apparently you haven't looked.
Apparently I haven't learned, but I need to figure it out by next week because we're going to Dover and the chase starts.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, back here taking a look at the 2-car, Mr. Karaoke himself, Steve Seegers. Then, of course, the bootlegger in the 17 right there, Tommy Haynes. And we're working lap 5 of 165. Thanks, Macaulay. I think last night's race was only 150.
Thanks, Mike, you fucking dick.
I'm going to take a look at that, too, because I probably put it as 165. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about what it says on the schedule. We're going to ignore that.
I'm just going to ignore that.
We're still going to blame it on the guy who set the race up.
Mm-hmm.
He's running 23rd right now. Macaulay, you need to step on the gas, man. Downshift that thing in the third in the corner and keep downshifting until it blows up, Michael Macaulay. And when it does, come join me and Nation in the booth. We're trying, ain't we, Nation?
I thought we fucking retired. What the fuck?
If he can take over the camera views, then, working the camera and overlays, we're in good shape. I don't know. Did we retire? There's Dickerson. Dickerson's in the chat, but told. Not in the car.
What the fuck?
How'd that happen?
Now, stop firing your fucking awesome crew chief.
All right, so it looks like Keaton Tripp is, he's your leader. I got to restart my timing and scoring because it was arguing with me that he was not the leader, and in fact, he is the leader. So we adjusted it and fixed it. Nope, it still broke. We didn't even try to fix it, did we, Nation?
Do we ever?
What would happen if we actually tried to fix it, honestly?
It'd be more broken.
It'd be destroyed, unusable. Nope, won't work again. It just won't work. So Keaton Tripp in the 26 has taken over the lead, 75 right there. of Chuck Sweeting a close second. My screen to my rig got busted by my cat last night. What
Yeah,
the
there'd
fuck?
be a dead cat.
How did the cat just rip the screen down and bust it? How did that happen? How would that happen, Nation?
What kind of cat is it? Like a lion?
It must be. Full-blooded, full-grown lion. It definitely ain't a small cat if it busted his monitor.
No.
So Keaton's got the lead. He's starting to drift it a little high there, but Sweeting is kind of following his line. I think the guy in second might actually be learning. That's what they call that when you're following the guy in front of you. And I'll tell you another close follower. That's the 7 car, Ben Lacey, right here. Because he is about ready to put one on the 31 of Richard Holland. So I'm going to tell you right now that Lacey in that 7 car is a lover of these short tracks right here, or these flat tracks like New Hampshire. Because he just passed and took the 3rd spot away from the 31 of Richard Holland. And we know that's not an easy feat.
I'm going to have to reboot this thing, Vern. I'll be
reboot
right
it,
back.
kick it right in the face. So as he's thinking about doing that, I'm watching this 2 car back here because the last set of corners, it looked like a guy got it a little bit sideways. And wherever there's a car a little bit sideways, guess what? That's usually where the excitement's at, and that's where we're going to be. 17, Tommy Haynes, 2 car, Steve Seegers, and the 5 of the Bradley Cooper right there in this picture. This is back here around 7th, 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th place maybe. 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. As you see the, I believe that's going to be the 29 car in the picture up there, the red and black machine. I think my cat got probed by Nation's alien friend, so he got pissed at me, tore the monitor down, broke the son of a bitch, and now I can't race. That's how it goes, Larry Dickerson. Good thing I don't have a cat in the house, rip down all 3 of the triple screens, and we wouldn't even have a broadcast anymore. You see how that works? Thankfully, my little dog don't get up on furniture, so I don't have to worry about him doing that. I guess, though, if they're climbing up on the cables, that could very well upset a monitor or television set. Kind of liking the paint on that 2 car right there. Mr. Karaoke Steve Seegers himself. And Steve's up on the wheel, man. He's driving that thing tonight. And these couple cars right here might be getting held up a tad bit by that 29 car. We're going to have to wait and see as he's got a bootlegger right on his tail. That's the 17 right there, and I know that because it says bootlegger right on his damn car. I can read the car, so I know who it is. Hi, Cindy. Welcome to the stream tonight. Oh, Haynes looking to the inside right here. And he might get position. We'll see. He's got a fender. But the momentum from the high side off the corner is going to propel that 29 car back to the position down the straightaway. And then he's going to get the 17 back on his bumper in the corner. I'm having too much fun with this tonight. I'm not going to lie. Just having too much fun with it. Meanwhile, back up on the farm in the front, Keaton Tripp has pulled out to about 0.7 of a second on second place Chuck Sweeting. Sweeting is currently still driving his 75 car. And he's trying to drive it forward, but right now Keaton Tripp's not having any of it. As Sweeting's faded a little bit back from the race leader. We're going to go back to third, and this guy's actually closing in. Looking at his lap times, he's just as fast as the race leader. That's the 7 car right here, Benjamin Lacey. We're going to call him Ben Lacey for short, so we're shortening the guy's name because that's what me and Nation usually do. But Nation Apparently, the last alien abduction has kind of messed his computer up a little bit, so he had to do a reboot on it to see if it would work right again, and probably had to take some tinfoil down and stuff, right, Nation?
Nah, fuck you.
I'm not the one that did all that. Larry Dickerson started it. What he said is he thinks my cat got probed by Nation's alien friends, so he got pissed at him. Did that happen, Nation?
That's kind of far-fetched, isn't it?
I don't know. Would you believe me if I
Just sounds
said
like it.
the cat was still a baby-sized cat? So a baby-sized cat broke his monitor. Do you believe
Well,
that?
how big's your
Nation?
monitor? Like a calculator?
West Virginia calculator, from what I understand.
Oh, that's just paper.
Now that explains it all right there.
Oh, hell yeah.
We don't even have to draw a picture of that. It's clear in my head what happened. The cat knocked a piece of paper off there before the monitors broke. Right?
How big is a baby-sized cat?
What is a baby-sized cat anyway?
I thought they were called kittens.
Are you talking about the cat being the size of a human baby?
Ooh, that's a big cat.
Ooh, contact, 2-car, 54. We're going to see if they get this sorted out back here. 10-car in this mix, 2-car, 3-car, Hal Amy. How many different numbers you want me to scream out? This is some close, tight racing right here, Nation. John T. Wimbish. Oh, I had an awesome holiday, Diana. Hopefully you did too. The family seemed to have a good one. We had a cold Christmas. It wasn't a white one, but it was cold. We're gonna Nation, what happened? 2-car, 3-car, Hal Amy. What
How
the
many
fuck? We got feedback, Nation. You got to take that push a talk shit and put it on push a talk. Wimbish. Nation's got 2-car sideways. Caution flag number 1 on the track. We stayed with it for a little bit because you could almost see this one brewing. What caused them to get sideways? We're going to find out as they go down the front straightaway. Oh, and he turned left turn in front of the 3-car, and that'll do it right there. That'll get you turned around every time. He's going to get it spun back around and headed in the right direction, and we're going to be under caution flag number 1. Right here at New Hampshire in the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series, and it's almost dead on the timing of last night's caution. Last night's only caution in which that we never seen another caution. And a guy was really looking for debris to bring out a caution last night, but it didn't happen. So we'll see if they're lucky tonight to get 2 of them, but this one's 15 laps longer than last night, too, so we're going to see if there's some strategy here. We'll watch what the race leaders do, 26 and 75 in particular. We'll see if they take tires or if somebody's going to save a set, and who's going to be the hero and who's going to be the zero. We'll find that out later on in the race.
Goddamn thing.
Did Dickerson's cat get a hold of it, Nation?
Apparently.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. And I don't see the 75 going up on Jack's. Fuel only, maybe. So it looks like all these guys, or a good majority of them, are going to do fuel only right here on these pit stops. And who's going to take tires, man? I don't know, Nation.
I don't either.
I don't either, but we started 23 cars tonight in the event. Where's Macaulay at? He moved up to 17th, Nation.
Macaulay's sitting on the couch with that ugly dog.
Damn. And I know he can hear it. You got that right. There's supposed to be some burning aliens, ain't there, Diana? I don't know what is going on with that.
Nah, he can't hear anything.
How's our video doing, Nation?
Almost done.
Have it what in 2035?
Ish.
Maybe 37. Let's not be too optimistic. We'll say 2040. It'll be ready in 2040.
I'm going to need a little wiggle room.
Is it 2050?
Ish.
Yep, we'll be gone by then, so
Long gone.
safe to say we're long gone by then. So we'll just say 2050 to be safe. That's when that video will be out.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see it right here on the WFO Racing Network. No, probably not. Probably won't even be a WFO Racing Network anymore. It'll be long gone, nation.
Now that 86 has a sexy paint job. I wonder who did that.
I think I heard a rumor about who
You
painted
heard a
that.
rumor.
I did. I happened to have a lengthy conversation with the driver of the 86 as well as the driver of the 24 car.
Huh.
So that ought to tell you something right there, nation. And
Never heard of him.
I'll tell you something else, too. The 7 car, Ben Lacey. That dude he's got something going on at New Hampshire tonight. He's given Keaton Tripp all that he can handle right now. Yeah, Vern, we won and still waiting on Nation to get the heck done. Oh, she's very mad at Nation.
Okay.
This is kind of a common thing, right?
Everybody's mad at me.
If somebody wasn't mad at you, that would be a shock, Nation.
Yeah, that would be something different.
Lead battle now. That 7 car is there, buddy. He's there, Nation. But look who's moved up into 4th now. In front of Holland, the 54 car, Dustin German. And don't count Dustin out. He had a pretty fast truck last night. Ran the top 5 in the Truck Series race. And he's giving them hell right here, running 4th in the Xfinity car tonight. So, good drive for that 54 car. And where is Double B at? $18 cars in a battle back here with the 52. And there's Jordan Meyer saying, let's go Trippy Keat. Who's Trippy Keat, Nation?
Fucking no. Who is it?
Think about it for a second. Trippy Keat. K-E-A-T. It's going to be...
Is it Larry's cat?
No, it'll be the race leader, Keaton Tripp. They call him Trippy Keat.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Get it? Trippy Keat.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's good news for you, man.
I guess it is good news.
Oh, you read that next comment, too.
I don't need to read that.
She's technically speaking some truth there. Man, I'll tell you, I was bragging about that 7 car, and the 29, Christopher Campbell just drove by him, and you know why? I bet that
Because he was faster.
I bet he took tires.
Yeah, I know this idiot last night that didn't do that.
He's driving by Keaton Tripp right now. Well, not so fast there, 29 car. Because let me tell you something about Trippy Keat right there. Trippy Keat can get around this joint whether he's got new tires or old tires. It don't matter. I believe he could get around here without freaking tires, Nation. You're not buying that one, are you?
No.
No.
Rotors don't have a whole lot of traction.
The other one that took tires, funny enough, was a guy like me that didn't take tires on the first stop tonight, and that's Rick Fagone. He learned his lesson last night, and he took tires this time, Nation.
Mm-hmm.
You see the 10 car working by, and another one that saved a set of tires last night is rocking your paint job, and that's going to be the 86 right there of John Sanu.
Ooh, I got a paint job.
Possibly your paint job. It's possible.
I don't know if that's true.
So Trippy is going to fall back to, I almost said 26, but he is the 26 car, so he in fact fell back to 4th. What if they were running the position their car number was? I'd be 114th every week, Nation.
114th out of 30.
So I'm going to announce a change. You know the Village Idiots paint scheme you sent me?
Yep.
Starting in a Chase. That'll be on my truck.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to have to fix it then, right?
Yep. It's going to be on my truck, and there's going to be a number change on my truck as well.
I'm going to just put winner champion on the side of it.
Put champion right on the side. Because the 14's coming back to me.
Isn't that Martin's number?
He has not been around, and it is really my number because
That's right. I haven't seen him in a while.
League. So I'm gonna revoke it.
Well, I mean, it was your number to begin with.
Right. And I'm going to go ahead and revoke it back. Repo it. I'm going to repossess it, Nation. So 29 car, Christopher Spencer, your current race leader after taking tires. And the next guy that took some tires, that's a 10 car right here. Enrique Del Toro. No. Just Rick Fagone.
It's just Rick.
Just Rick. Not even Fagone, it's just Rick.
Hey,
R.
Rick.
It's just R. So there's the new right.
Fucking pirates now?
R. No, we're not. We'd be terrible fucking pirates because we got both our eyes.
Yeah, and we're lazy.
Exactly. Damn. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, you couldn't be a lazy pirate, could you?
Well, no, because you got to do shit and rob people and rape and pillage.
We're too fucking lazy to do that. So 24 car, Dakota Floyd, moving up in the top 5 here. And that paint job looks awful familiar to me, Nation.
Dakota Floyd. Never heard of him.
Yeah. I don't know. Paint looks a little bit familiar, and he's up in the top 5. Ben Lacey falling back here to 6 now. And I know that the 26 cars that didn't take tires, 26, 7, 75, 54, those guys no tires, 31 of Holland, no tires. Probably the 5 of Coop, probably all these guys behind them have no tires.
None.
Nope, they didn't take no tires there, so they saved a set, and these guys up in your top 3... 4 out of your top 5 have all taken tires on the last pit stop, including the race leader right here, the 29 car. But the driver in 4th did not take tires, and I'll tell you that driver in that 26 car is holding on strong. And I kind of suspected that he would. He knows how to, Trippy Keat knows how to get around the track here. And he's really good on the flat tracks. If you're good on a road course, you're going to be good on a short track or a flat track. Just how it is.
I like those.
So the 26 Keaton Tripp, no exception to that, running in the 4th position right now. And he's got a teammate, or he had one in here. And right here, 28 car Austin Wagner. He's in a battle with a bootlegger. Nation, imagine that.
Tommy Haynes.
That's right. And they're downshifting. You can hear the cars downshifting in the corner. I'm not sure what their fuel run is tonight. I know that we were about 40 laps in the trucks last night. So I'm going to guess that they probably can't go much over 50, 55, somewhere in there. And the position might change. Nope. Austin Wagner's going to get a run on the outside here. So the 17's going to battle him. Yep, I am yawning, Nation. I'm tired.
Already.
Already, and we just started, didn't we? Well,
God damn
28 minutes ago.
Nice things? Nope.
Nope, not here. I think we need to start the races an hour earlier.
I think we should start them around noon.
Yeah.
And there'll be 5 lap races.
How about we just pre-record them and then broadcast them at our leisure
Well, we could do that.
instead of doing it live?
Yeah, fuck, we could do that.
Yeah, we could.
All I'd have to do is say randomly "fuck you" and it'll fit right in.
Right. And I could randomly, but who's going to run the controls, man? Ooh, 3 wide.
Mike is.
Man, that's a good battle. 3-car Hal Amy sliding into the picture. Literally. Tell Mama Riddle I said hi, Nation.
I can't tell her hi.
Why?
Diana can. I can't.
I told Diana to tell her hi for me.
No, you put my name at the end of that.
I asked if you were going to ask or tell Diana the same.
Oh,
Basically.
well, of course. That's
Are you
kind
gonna
of
say tell Mama Riddle hi?
She knows I will.
I don't know about that.
She knows.
Just like she knew you were going to make the video of the aliens on fire.
I'm pretty sure she knew I wasn't going to make that.
I don't know about that. Meanwhile, the 3-car's gotten around the 28 car, and he is now in the 12th position. I'll tell you what. Let's just do it through the field, see where your favorite driver is at or where they're not at. If you're a Christopher Campbell fan, well, you're going to be happy right now because that driver's leading a race. That's simple. That's how we did through the field here. So 29 car, how did he get there? It was simple. He raced his way to the first position. Right, Nation?
And use the gas pedal.
Nope. He got 4 tires on pit road and took advantage of it. That's what he's doing right now. Chasing him and not too far behind is going to be the number 86 car, John Sanu. And they may be teammates. I don't know. Nope. They're not in the same channel together. Therefore, they're not teammates, right?
I don't.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. Does
Ask
McCullough
Diana.
know? Oh, she hears us, Nation. Mama Riddle does. Aha. Mama Riddle can't wait to see the burning alien spaceship.
See, God damn it.
I knew that was coming.
That was a cold car to pull.
Now it's going to happen, Diana. You played the right card.
Really? That was fucking cold.
Right here, 3rd place. Rick. Rick is in 3rd, Nation. Who's Rick?
That's just Rick.
This Rick is in 3rd in the 10 car. So back in 3rd place, you'll find just Rick in the 10 car.
Just Rick.
We go back to 4th. We'll be on board with the 24, Dakota Floyd. He finally made his way around Trippy Keat back there. And he's got her up in the 4th spot right now. Ooh, them cars ahead of him are just fanned out all over the place, and that might have been either a lead change or about to be a lead change. What is going on up here? Well, the 29 got him a nice dent in the left rear. So I'm thinking he got more than that. Somebody molested the whole back of his car, Nation.
It happens.
I'm not even kidding. I don't know if Sanu got into him or what, but that thing is beat all to hell and back. There may have been possibly some contact. Oh, no. Sanu is going to take the lead but wash up the racetrack right here. But he's got the lead, and Christopher Spencer, well, he might have got the short end of a stick, and he could have got loose all on his own, too. A guy's not going back and looking at it because we're doing our through the field, which leads us in, I don't know, in the order we were in, we'll go back to 5th place. And that's going to be the 26 of Trippy Keat, or Keaton Tripp. He's been raced over here enough season. We can call him Trippy Keat if we want, can't we, Nation?
We sure can. Actually, we can call him anything we want.
Mama Riddle. Oh, you don't want to make Mama Riddle cry, Nation.
Man, that's fucked up.
That is messed up.
Oh, it's fucked up.
No, it's messed up that you would make Mama Riddle cry.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't know. I'll tell you a person that wouldn't. That'd be Ben Lacey in the 7 car. He has nothing to do with this. That's why. Looks like the car's a little bit loose coming off the corner on board with that 7. And he's not downshifting. So he's keeping it in the in high gear, 4th gear. Oh, man, they're piling up on you now, Nation.
Of course they are.
I almost feel bad for you this time.
Almost.
Oh, nope, not at all.
Not even a little bit.
Not even the least little bit, Nation.
Nope.
Nope. So 75, Chuck Sweeting back here in 7th, and he's another one that he's not shifting. So he fell back to 8th. Richard Holland's going to take over the 7th spot. And I'll tell you, these guys on these old tires, man, once these tires equalize, they're not struggling as bad. And that's why you see some of them hanging on right here and working their way forward. So we'll go back to 9th. We're going to find the Coop, Bradley Cooper, Mr. Bojangles91 on Twitch. Tuesday night's commentator.
Mm-hmm.
And he happens to race in a league on Sunday night that I might be broadcasting for.
Maybe.
Maybe. All this is true. Don't get enough action with Vern? Just tune into the WFO Racing Network on Sunday nights. Right, Nation? Some of the drivers are very familiar in there, by the way. And this is one of them, Nation.
I'm just thinking I need to go buy some rope to help these people hang me with it.
Oh, yeah. I don't even think you need rope for it. So Tommy
They
Haynes.
already have their own.
Well, if you ever wanted to get on board on an in-car camera with a bootlegger and watch how a bootlegger gets around New Hampshire Motor Speedway, well, you're on board with Tommy Haynes right now. Tommy driving a 17 car. That car has Johnny Bootlegger written all over it. I can't wait till my cousin comes on because she is worse than I am.
Oh, well,
And
wonderful.
No, it's not Adriana. Where's Adriana been? I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Nation. We get her in here, and you're really in trouble. Written all over it. So now we go back to 17th. We're going to find the number 2 car, Steve Seegers, and I'm going to back up because I feel like I skipped a bunch of cars. We should be on the 00 car right here. Nick Hunt in the 00. And sorry about that, Nick. A guy hit the wrong button, and we were just going the wrong way with all this. So we've been going the wrong way since we started the broadcast at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. But we are now on board with 11th place 00 car. Right, Nation?
Might as well just blame it on me. Fuck it.
Mazel. Just mazel do it.
Mazel do it.
Yep, mazel. So we go back here to 12th, and another driver I'm familiar with on Sunday nights. No, he's been over at WFO for a long time, and oh, man, 28 just ran him up the track. There may or may not have been contact. I'm not getting involved in it. We'll let those drivers settle it. So Cody back here in the 12th spot, and he's battling this driver, the 28 of Austin Wagner. And I'll tell you what, Wagner's sending that 28 car. You can look out his windshield, and that right front fender is damaged. It is damaged. That's from driving it hard at New Hampshire, Nation.
That's what happens.
Go back to 14th. You're going to find Mr. Burt Wilson right here in the 70 car. And he is shifting because I heard it upshift down the straightaway. And you can hear the downshift right here in the corner. And look how tight this car's gotten throughout the run. And he's going to get passed by Mr. Karaoke, Steve Seegers. And, man, you want to talk about a car with some damage on it, we're going to take a look at the outside of this machine. Oh, yeah, he's no stranger to making some contact with the wall and everything else he needs to get her done around here. But he's got it in the 14th spot, and he's driving the wheels off of it. That's Mr. Karaoke, Steve Seegers. And the gentleman he's racing around is a gentleman. That's the 63 Glenn Jamison right there in the 15th position. Glenn he's got, I don't know, might be a couple of dents or rolls on that hood, but Glenn's doing just fine here tonight. Back in 16th Nation, do you know this driver? Something about a 3-car?
No, I don't think I've ever heard of the number 3.
Well, it says Amy on his dashboard.
That says Amy?
It does. It says Amy right on his dashboard.
Looks like it says Amy.
Oh, that's the 3 of Hal Amy. That's right, Nation.
He's going to yell at me for that one.
Yep, he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going to do more than yell at you. He's going to make fun of you. All right, so we're going to
That
go
will
back
be different.
to 17th. We're going on board with the 54 Dustin German. And we seen Dustin up front earlier, but staying on them same tires they ain't working good for a feller. He can't wait to pit and get him a new set. They'll be headed to pit road soon, so we got to hurry up and go back to 18th position. We're going to get on board with the 52 of Bill English. We're going to remain on board with Bill English down this back straightaway here as he comes out of the command. He is way off the gas, and it's taken him forever to get back to it. Right at the top of the track right here, and this thing does not want to turn, so let's find Michael McCauley right here. He's going to take the 18th position over from Mr. Bill English. And McCauley, no surprise there, Nation, he's got a little damage on the 81 car.
Huh.
Double B Brian Beach back here in the 19th spot. Might be one of the windshields I look out of that the hood looks the best, but the right front's definitely got a little damage on it. And based off the way it just come off that corner, that's probably from corner exit here. So 20th spot, looked like a driver that come off pit road 8 laps ago. We're on board with the 56 of John T. Wimbish. Wimbish having a good race right here. Just come off pit road not too many laps ago, so working a little bit different strategy than some of these other drivers. So in 21st position, you're going to find the 70 of Burt Wilson, but we was on board with him already and Bill English as well. So that's going to conclude our through the fields here. Basically what that means is we're done with that, Nation.
We done.
Yep, and we're going to wait to start seeing our green flag pit stops, and I believe we're seeing them now. 3 cars been on pit road. Some of these guys have already been on pit road. Cody Williams, Hal Amy, Bill English. So we got they're happening, Nation. The green flag pit stops they're on right now. So for all the drivers who was not able, or all the drivers who decided to not take tires on the last pit stop, can now take tires, Nation. And I believe that 75 right here, Chuck Sweeting, might be one of them. So Sweeting going to bring that 75 down pit road, take it to the attention of his crew. Maybe if he... Does he have a crew tonight? Or did you fire him, Nation?
Oh, I'm the one that gets fired.
Larry says you're still working for that team.
I don't know about all that.
Well, he won a championship in another league, so...
Then I'm definitely still working for that team, yeah.
Well, Keaton Tripp in the 26 car's got fresh tires now. 00 car, now hitting pit road. He was your race leader until then. That's going to relinquish the lead over to this driver. And he pitted 20 laps ago, so he short pitted. And it worked out enough to put him up front. That's going to be Dustin German in the 54 car. So we talk about working strategy, and I'm going to say the 54 worked the strategy, Nation. He's got 2.5 seconds over Keaton Tripp's 26 car. But Keaton has 15 lap fresher tires than that driver does. Oh, you know what I did this morning, Nation? Nation has currently stepped out. He has a meeting with the aliens, if you can believe that. And we're going to get back to the action on the racetrack right here. Man, I want to find that 00 car because he looks like he's in a battle with the 63. And that's going to be for position, as these drivers are a lap down. They got the race leader right in front of them, and Hal Lamy just in front of the race leader. So this can get interesting right here. Hal back in the 18th spot, going to try to stay ahead of the race leader to stay on the lead lap right here. And he's starting to pull a little bit of distance on him. The 26 car just wants to get around these guys because he's riding in the second spot, and he's going to try to get around every one of them through the corner. He gets around the 2 lap cars, the 63 and 00, but he's not going to be able to clear race leader in the 54. But this time, no problem. Keaton Tripp in the 26 car is going to go right back to the front of the field. And he is resuming the lead. Right, Nation? So now he's lighting up and I can't hear him. In the battle between the 00 and the 63, it's raging on. If you've just tuned in or tuned in recently, we're lap 75 of 165. We're not sure how we got to the 165 mark, or even if me and Nation will survive to get to the 165 mark. But we're going to try our best. Right, Nation? Maybe Nation's sending me Morse code. Maybe that's what the beeping I heard was, is Morse code from Nation that he's been abducted one more time.
The little fucking cord on the back of the mic keeps coming out.
Oh, you need a new mic.
It's brand new.
Nation, guess who's in third?
Tom Cruise.
Johnson A.
Oh, or him. Same thing.
Tom Cruise. Hell's wrong with you, man?
What's right with me?
Is that whose spaceship you've been on?
I wonder if I should hot glue this plug into
Isn't
the
that
back
what the
of the mic.
Scientologists believe in? Some dude with a spaceship or
I don't
some
know what
shit?
those wackos believe in.
So you know what I had to do this morning, Nation? It sucked.
What's that?
Go to the dentist.
Oh, that sucks.
It did. My mouth don't even feel like doing this tonight. My mouth don't want to move, but I got a broadcast. So I guess I could.
Yeah, just tell everyone you're drunk. Don't worry about it.
Drunk, high, and stupid.
Yep, in that order.
In that order, right. So back here watching the 29 car running in fourth. You got the 7 car, Ben Lacey, cruising up to the bumper. And you on him again, Nation. Pretty sure the 7 car wants that position. I'm pretty sure he does.
He probably does. Because, it's a race.
Wouldn't you just ask him, hey, can I take that spot away, or do you bump them and knock them out of the way, or what do you do, Nation?
Send them.
Just send them?
Yeah, fuck it, just send him.
What's Macaulay do to you when you do that, though?
I don't know. That's why I don't race under him.
You would be the most penalized driver at WFO, I'll bet.
Oh, I do a lot more laps than there is in the race.
All right, 7-car Lacey, 29-car Christopher Campbell, and the 54-car Dustin German. That is a battle for position. That will be third to get up on the podium, top 3. Oh, Campbell slid up, a little bit of contact with the 54 on the left front. 7-car Lacey is going to take advantage of it. Holland not able to capitalize right there. Thank you so much, Diana. That's the reason we do it.
Yeah, she means mostly me.
We do it for the drivers. I mean, first and foremost, for just the community, the drivers, everybody involved over here. But secondly, we do it for all the fans and the people that watch. That's why we can't retire, Nation.
Yes, we can.
Nope, that in itself is why we cannot.
I thought we did.
And that means even more to me to read that comment right there. That really tells me what it's all about.
I'm going to screenshot it and hang it on the wall.
That's right. It's community and it's friends. That's what this whole thing has become. Mostly just friends.
Yeah, for the most part.
So 7 is going to get by the 29, and look at the give and take right there. I'm going to give Campbell credit in the 29, backing off the gas, letting the 7 go. Knew he was faster. Now the 31 of Holland's going to try to get the position on the 29. Holland running back in the 5th spot right now. We're 84 laps in, so right around the halfway point, and there's still plenty of time in this race for Holland to get up there and race for it. We've had one caution flag. That was around lap 24, I believe. Since then, it's been clean and green. Really good racing up here. Towards the front, different strategies. You know, some guys on that first round of pit stop, in fact, most of them, they didn't take tires, and some of the guys did take tires, and some guys have taken tires on the second round. I don't know, Nation. I'm confused at who's got tires up what side and down the other.
That was a long time ago.
Yep. We were lost when we started this whole thing.
Yep.
And we haven't been found yet.
Didn't you two make a song like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody probably did.
Why is Macaulay once again have his 81 car parked on pit road halfway through the race?
It's because he has that ugly dog.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
Now, I'm sure he's already heard it.
Meanwhile, back up front, this driver likes what he sees in his rearview mirror because the car behind him is not for position. In fact, to get to the car that is for position, you're going to have to go all the way back here and find, oh my gosh, it's a familiar car. John Sanu in the 86 car, P2 Nation. Sanu's up on the wheel tonight, buddy.
I'm going to say this because you know I don't paint Toyotas.
Halfway through, it sure looks like you had something to do with that paint job.
I get a lawyer.
I talked to a couple of drivers last night, and Dan McCulley got mad and he left. He's all
Did you?
now. You see what you did there, Nation?
Fully mad ugly dog.
You once again single-handedly pissed Michael McCulley off, and he abandoned us.
Nah, get over it.
If he keeps doing that, I'm going to have abandonment issues. Isn't that right, Nation?
I mean,
We're probably going to seek professional help. No, we should already done that. No, there's no help.
we
for
are
us.
way past that.
There's no help for us.
No.
Now, 7 car putting on a little show right there. He's going to show us that he knows how to drift. Speaking of little dogs, got my little dog hiding under my feet here.
Little ankle biter.
Basically, that's about what it amounts to, Nation. You know the good thing about only having one caution in this race so far?
We can get this shit over quickly?
Yes, it's going rather quickly, Nation. I'm watching what's going to be the battle for second place as you see that 7-car Ben Lacey close it in. Lacey is in the 3rd position. Jean Sanu is second. And both them have knocked a little bit off Keaton Tripp's lead. So the lead is coming down just a little bit. 26 car, though, in his defense, he is in lap traffic. So making it a little bit harder for that driver to get around here as fast as he wants to. We're about halfway through a fuel run right now, so they will have to stop again. All true stories, Nation.
All of it's true.
Yeah, so back to 4th and 5th one more time. We got a battle. 29 car, Christopher Spencer. 31 car, Richard Holland. And Holland is all over the back bumper of the 29. It's so hard to pass here, especially if a guy is close to your speed.
Yeah, shit.
You try to take the line from him, and you can't get it. You know what I mean, Nation? So you just
I do know what you mean.
You got to send it in on the bottom because 8 tires are better than 4. Oh, you see that?
That's why I said, oh, shit.
Hi, Crystal. Welcome to the stream. We understand that you're here to give Nation a hard time.
Like every motherfucker in here.
Is that how it works?
Pretty much.
All right, so this battle back here for 4th and 5th, it's heated up, but nothing's happening, Nation. Oh, right here, Holland trying to cut to the bottom. It don't work. Oh, no contact. You knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
The 29 checked up a little bit fat, or a little bit more than the 31 expected him to, and he gave him a shot in the bumper. And we've seen that before. But look at the 54. Dustin German on a different pit strategy, mind you, and this is what we've seen the last time that put the 54 up. But what I'm wondering is if this pit strategy will in fact work out better for the 54 than the rest of them.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Crystal Riddle, welcome to the WFO Racing Network. We love to hear what you have to say about Nation 01. Just remember, this is it's a saga. It's not even a story, it's a saga. It involves aliens. It involves digital scrapbook tutorials. Should we keep going, Nation?
No, I'd rather you didn't.
Stop there.
Can't believe I cut the bubble gum out of my pubes for this.
No doubt, man. So back up front. Meanwhile, back up on the farm, the 7 car, Ben Lacey, getting around the 86 car, John Sanu. So that's going to put Sanu back in 3rd. Lacey up to 2nd. And this is all 4.6 seconds behind, 4.8 seconds Shit, it just keeps growing behind the race leader.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, what I'm trying to say here is Keaton's driving away from him. Oh, Trippy Keat. So Keaton Tripp, 4.7 seconds up right now. You know what the rest of the field's saying right now? All those drivers.
Fuck.
We need a caution now. They let this cat get up front, man, and he can wheel a race car. No doubt about it. Meanwhile, this battle for second, it is not over, Nation.
Nope.
John Sanu is still there. The 7-car Lacey is trying to hold on. Meanwhile, they got fresh tires with the 54 car back there. That's going to be Dustin German, who pitted not too long ago. So he's on a completely different strategy than the rest of these guys. And he's just trying to safely get his way around them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's not easy. You got a bunch of guys on old tires, and you're on fresh tires, and who knows about this tire and that tire and every tire, any tire. I guess you just don't even need tires, Nation.
Everywhere a tire.
Everywhere a tire. I don't think that's how that works, but
I was just winging it.
I'll tell you what, man. Hal hit the gas earlier, and he's been driving through these guys. You see him going around the 52 now. He's worked his way up to the 15th spot. He's got Dustin German passing on the inside. Just in front of Lacey right here. So he is, Hal is 1 lap down. In the 3-car. And we're 102 of 165. Just think we'd only have 48 laps left if it was last night, Nation.
But that's not the case, is it?
No.
No.
Man, I hear it booming and thundering outside. That's probably why the dog's under my damn feet. Oh, that's because we have a thunderstorm right up the road.
That might be the problem.
Because we have a front coming in, and we're going to get this all night, it looks like. So welcome to Florida. That's my weather tonight, Nation.
Mine is, well, pretty boring.
Meanwhile, we're going to go find the 52 of Bill English right here, just because I like his paint job. Nope, it's because we don't give them enough airtime, so we're going to start moving to those drivers and giving them a little airtime. Do you have any stories or know any stories about the driver of the 52, Mr. Bill English Station?
I do not.
I don't think we've even talked to him.
I don't think I have.
So if we get a caution, we're going to pull the driver of the 52 up and give him an interview. What do you think?
Bush. Hell yeah, we'll just do it for that alone.
Exactly. There's Mr. Karaoke on pit road. And I don't know if he's been there a while, maybe getting it worked on. So there's the 56 car John Wimbish, and he just come off pit road too. So green flag pit stops are happening. Lap 105. That's no guarantee that that's when the leader will be in, but I would bet you by lap 45 that the leaders are down pit road. And that's going to start with the leader currently that has a 6-second lead over second place. That's going to be Keaton Tripp. And the lead is over this driver, the 7, Ben Lacey. And then the driver behind him in the 86 is going to be Mr. Who drives 86, Nation?
The guy behind the wheel.
Yep, the guy behind the wheel is going to be John Sanu, which reminds me, hello, Mr. and Mrs. Sanu.
No.
Yes, Nation. We say hi to them every stream.
Because I'm in trouble.
They watch every stream, so we got to make sure we say hello to them every stream.
Hello, sorry.
And yes, you're probably in trouble.
Yeah, probably.
You know the good news about all of it, Nation?
There is?
Yeah, just think of all the people that pray for you. We're under caution, by the way. Problem is, we don't know what happened. We don't know who wrecked or where they wrecked or why they wrecked, but I bet it had something to do with pit road and cars and... Damn it, Macaulay ain't here to tell me. What did we do to deserve this shit, Nation?
Dude, I ask myself that every day.
Alright, we're gonna try to find out who it was. The hard way. 86 or 24, possibly. Maybe not, though. Well, I can't burn it down with fire because I don't even have a clue why we got a caution. Nation, you want to go ask somebody what brought the caution out?
Mike's not here.
Well, one of the drivers might be able to tell us even. Was it this guy that had a problem? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know who to ask. I'll go down to HJRM and ask them.
Oh, right here. I found it, finally.
Okay, I'll just sit here then.
So it looked like, ooh, serious net code between the 31 and the 29. Wadded the 29 car up in the outside wall, and that's why we're under caution flag number 2. And you will not believe the net code here, Nation. When you're watching the stream, you'll notice that the 31 and 29, the cars never touch.
It's coming up now. Oh, yeah, dude, they were like 2 feet apart.
I mean, they're way apart right here. And it picked the whole left rear up on the 29 car.
Yeah, I saw that.
So serious net code right there, drivers. Wasn't either driver's fault. You guys were giving each other room, so that definitely net code.
Yep.
And net code will do it to you every time, won't it, Nation?
It'll fuck you right up.
That's right. So for a lot of these drivers, that was a blessing because they had not come to pit road yet. And they conveniently got a caution. So they were able to pit under caution where the other guys had to pit and lose a lap under green. The system is just not fair, Nation.
Not fair.
Not fair.
Nope.
Not fair at all.
No.
Never was it fair. Well, if you're up here on my lap, little buddy, you going to broadcast?
He can take my place. You ain't got to be that smart.
I'm trying to teach him to take mine.
Fuck you. You got to keep that one.
That's why he's up here. He's in training, Nation. And we're 2x2, so we're going to get ready for a restart right here on lap 111 of 165. I hate seeing that 165 number. It's just too many.
Dude, it's way too many.
Should we just end it now and declare somebody a winner?
What did I tell you about that cord that's plugged into the wall?
I'm going to pull it.
Just yank that motherfucker.
All right, so behind the pace car, lights are out. We're waiting for that pace car to get his ass off the track, and he does it now.
Move, bitch.
Geico restart zone, they're in it, and they're going to fire on the green, and here we go, back to green flag racing. Hopefully for the last time, but somehow I doubt it.
No.
That's right, 26 of Keaton Tripp battling his ass off to get the lead back. Ben Lacey's been fast the whole race, and he's there now. The 6-second gap, it's gone. Gone, Nation. So they're all
gone.
That's right. They're all butted right back together, and man, Pagone back there pushing it. He's got Spencer to the outside. We've seen what happened between the 31 and the 29 with all the net code These guys are racing close, man. You don't want to see that netcode happen again. Or maybe it won't be netcode this time. It'll be fender.
Yeah, it'll be bumper time.
It'll be bumper time, fender time, door time. One or the other or all of the above. Or netcode too. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So battling back behind them, 28 and 12, Cody Williams. Austin Wagner. They're going at it down the straightaway. And the 12 car might have touched the outside wall, but he's going to let the 28 go, and now he's going to get a bumper full of the 24 temporarily. And Mr. Karaoke has brought the 2 car back out on the racetrack. So it looks like the crew got everything straight. Nope, they didn't. The rear bumper, in fact, proved me wrong there. That's how it works, Nation. You think they got it all straightened out, and then you see the rear bumper, and you're like, nope, not even close.
Yeah, that's what you get for minimum wage.
All right, so up front, Keaton Tripp, or Trippy Keat, as his buddies call him. He wants to make. Nope, we got contact, and cars wrecking back behind.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, big wreck, 00, 24. Big wreck, Nation. 00's missing an entire front end. You know what they say, caution flags what?
They fuck other cautions.
They don't breed cautions because we ain't under caution, buddy. Caution never even come out for that.
Wait, what?
We ain't under caution.
Well, because they all went inside.
Man. Looks like the 29 car might have blew up. I don't know. He got super, super slow. All right, so watch the 29 and the 75 right here. 29 got loose all by itself, collects the 75, the outside wall, and man, the shit is just flying everywhere. And the 00, Nick Hunt got the worst of that deal, man. He had nowhere to go. It happened so fast in front of him. He did what the only thing you could do. He held his line, and he drove into the back of the 24 Dakota Floyd, and the wrecks were on. They were just wrecking everywhere. So 29 got loose right there, and it led to complete chaos on lap 118. And we're staying green. No caution. That should have been a caution.
Well, they all went inside.
But iRacing does control the cautions here, just so you guys know, and we're not going to get into the habit of throwing a caution just because iRacing did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If iRacing felt there needed to be a caution, they would have thrown one, in my opinion. So I would have thought that iRacing may have thrown a caution there. But I'm not the one to say because I didn't develop the system in which does that. And I'm not getting between the middle of iRacing, and it's too much for the league owners and league administrators to handle the timing and scoring on that racetrack. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And we don't need to get in the business of doing that, and we're not going to do it. So it will go on as it is. There was no caution flag. Everybody was able to keep going right there, and we hate it for the drivers that were involved. That's all I'm going to say. And then I'm going to go back at second place, Ben Lacey, 0.6 of a second behind the race leader. We got 45 laps to go, which is way too many.
It is way too many. Way
too many. I might not have to pull the plug with the way that thunder sounds outside, Nation. Mother Nature may so do that for me. Richard Holland.
In the real world, if that happened, wouldn't they have to throw a caution so the ambulances and shit could come out on the track?
Possibly somebody might have needed the ambulance, or at least to stop and change her diaper.
Or that.
Yeah. You know. At least to just stop and change the diaper or something. But 31 car Richard Holland up in the third spot now. So he's picked up a couple of spots out here. Man, you hate it for even the 29 got a little loose, and you even hate it for that guy because he got caught up in the netcode deal, and then it looked like he blew a tire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that might have been what happened. I don't know. The guy just got loose and he got in the wall and he basically stopped in front of the rest of the field and they kind of just smashed right in the ass of them, and there were parts flying. It looked like tires just exploding everywhere, dirt flying all over the place. It was a big mess, Nation. I'm not describing that again. It was a chaotic scene.
A little bit.
You would think it scarred me by the description of it.
Well, it was a mouthful, yeah.
I'm pretty good at describing the wrecks, ain't I?
A little bit.
A little bit too detailed. But the thing about it is we could all see what happened. So
right.
I probably didn't even have to explain it, did I?
Yeah, more fun that way.
It is more fun. Man, that 00 car, and this is a product of it not bringing out a caution. Car's got no front end, no back end. He does got bumper bars, though, so that's good. That means if he contacts somebody else, it might not necessarily knock his motor out, but I doubt it. Motor's probably going regardless because it's probably going to overheat, which makes no damn sense to me because he has nothing blocking the radiator, Nation. It should be good, more air and run cooler, right? In theory.
You would think.
Then why do they blow up on iRacing?
Because nobody in iRacing has ever been on a racetrack.
So what's the bootlegger doing back here? He's in the 8th position. So he is in the top 10 with the 17 car. And I'd call that a pretty solid night so far. If you're at New Hampshire at 126 laps in and you're in the 8th position, that's pretty solid. Are you reading the YouTube chat, Nation? Are you reading it? I don't know if he is. I'm going to do this one more time since we got time to do it real quick, and that's a through the field. Lap 127 to 165, your race leader, Keaton Tripp, in the 26 cars, led 80 laps tonight. He's been fast. That's all I can say. And he's trying to keep it together for another, I don't know, less than 40 laps now, 38, 37, somewhere along those lines. And back in P2, Richard Holland, we talked about him a minute ago. He was sitting in 3rd. He has moved into the 2nd position, and he's trying to chase that leader down and take the lead away from him. And right now, the lead is 2.3 seconds. Now it's down to 2.1, so Holland might be gaining ground right here late in the race. You go back to 3rd, you're going to find a guy that was in 2nd. He's now behind the 31 car. That's going to be the 7 car, Ben Lacey. Lacey's had a solid night here. Been up front all night long, all race long. Nation, are you reading the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And let me tell you, Crystal, nothing comes to me is fair.
It's fair. What does that
No.
mean? You cut out when you said that. All I heard was fair. It was up fair. What you going? Are you taking Crystal to a fair, or who's going to the fair?
I said when it comes to me, it's never fair.
Somebody help me. Just help me to understand this.
Fuck no, I don't want these people's help.
I'm going to tell you a driver having a great run tonight. That's going to be the 86 of John Sanu. Sanu has had a solid night here in New Hampshire so far. Running in the 4th position right now. And I can tell you right now, this driver's pumped, Nation. He's pumped. He's happy.
Oh, I thought you meant like stomach pumped.
No, he's That's a bad night when you have to do that, by the way.
That would be a bad night, yeah.
It does. It sucks.
Oh, I don't know for a fact, but I'm assuming it sucks.
Maybe a guy does know this for a fact.
Wait, what?
At least
The
Diana
fuck
got
is
it.
that?
I'm pretty sure that everybody watching the stream got what I said there. So 10 car, we're just calling him Rick.
Hi, Rick.
Rick in the 10 car, currently in the 5th spot. And you know how I know he's currently 5th? Bottom right-hand corner, little white box says currently 5th. Kind of like the little white box in the top left-hand corner that says The Village Idiots. So nothing else needs to be explained from there.
Nope.
Nope, we got that out of the way. So let's go find Cody Williams back in the 6th spot in the 12th car. Currently 6th. And do you know how I know that? By the way, in fact,
go ahead.
by the way that it is.
So, because it says so.
Right, exactly, because it says so. Currently 6th, okay. And that's Cody Williams in the 12th. And then we go back to 7th. We're going to be on board with the 28 of Austin Wagner, who happens to be right behind the 12th car. Imagine that. So if the 12th car is 6th, that would in fact make Austin Wagner 7th. But he don't want to be 7th because he is currently passing for 6th. What is going on here?
I don't know.
Why can't they hold their position when I do through the field, Nation?
Because they don't like you, Vern.
Apparently not. So let's go back one more. We're going to go to 8th, and we're going to find... I'm just going to call him Mr. Bojangles, and you tell us who it is.
Coop.
That's right. Bradley Cooper in the 5. That's exactly what I got, Diana, that he wants to take your cousin to the fair.
I can take her to the fair. Everybody likes a fair.
Everybody, every girl deserves to go to a fair.
You gotta have cotton candy and Ferris wheels and balloons and sparklers and all that fucking dumb shit.
All right, so go back to the 9th spot. And I'll tell you, man, Sweeting was having a good race earlier. And a little bit of contact. Things went bad for Sweeting, and he's coming to pit road now from the 9th spot. And maybe a guy's got a fast repair, and he can get her all fixed back up again and have a better race. So we'll go back and find Dustin German in the 10th spot, and he's on pit road. And green flag pit stops apparently are happening right now. The guys split the run is what they're doing to me. So Tommy Haynes on pit road. That just run my through the field because they come to pit road and split the run, Nation, and runned it all.
Yep, now you're going to do it again.
I'm just done with it.
Done.
Going back to the regular cameras. Done with it.
Fuck this shit.
I'm out. Oh, there's Hal. Now, Hal messaged me something that I forgot to mention last week. I'll talk to Macaulay about it and get it to remove those DQs. I mean, we can rewatch the race. We don't really need DQ limits on the drivers. Hal got hit in the ass and hit his incident limit. Boom, booted him from the race station.
Mm-hmm.
And that shouldn't happen. Especially on these tracks like this where bumper contact is constant. So we got guys splitting the runs, and a guy that hasn't stopped yet has the lead, and that's the 5 car, the Coop, Bradley Cooper. Tuesday night's commentator. Coop. Also Mr. Bojangles on Twitch.
91.
Mr. Bojangles 91 on Twitch. Let me get that right before I get corrected by Nation again.
That's a pretty sad day when you get corrected by me.
Uh-oh. Well, top left-hand corner, Village Idiots.
Boom!
Not singular, idiot.
There's actually 3 of us.
Oh, here comes Coop. He's going to give the lead up, bring it to pit road for the final time right here. 26 laps to go. Whew. Thank the Lord, Nation. We're almost done.
Almost.
Almost. Pull the plug. Pull the plug.
It's right there in the wall, Vern. Just yank on it.
It's not. It's actually plugged into a power strip, which makes it even worse. And if I unplug it, I'm likely to just electrocute myself and burn half my fucking house down.
That'd be all right.
That just got a little extreme, didn't it?
A little bit.
Who even thinks that way?
You do, Vern.
I'm short-circuited, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So, new leader on the racetrack. What the hell happened to Keaton Trippy Keat?
Well, I don't fucking know.
Oh, he pitted. Holland has it. So Holland still got her out on the track right now. 31 is the current race leader. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that are going to need to come to pit road. One of them is the current leader, the 31. Second place, the 7 car there, Ben Lacey. John Sadu back in third place, is not pitted yet. Just Rick in the 10 car is not pitted. And the 28 of Austin Wagner. All 5 of these cars have not yet been to pit road for their final pit stop of the evening. And one of them just called me a liar, and he took his ass to pit road. That's what I do. And Richard Holland currently on pit road for his final pit stop of the evening. 31 car is on the jack, so they're going to put right sides on. Left sides are going to go up now. 23 laps to go. 31's going to scream it off the jack here. And lead's going to switch around, and he's going to have a little fresher tires than the possibly the Keaton Tripp, about 3 laps fresher, but he's going to be running out of time to run this driver down right here. So that's going to hand the lead over temporarily to this driver, Ben Lacey, in the 7 car. And Ben Lacey's going to make me a liar because he's going to bring it to pit road now too.
Fucking liar.
Going to hand the lead over now to this driver, the 86 of John Sanu. In the 10 car, just Rick could make me a liar by taking the lead away from John Sanu. And that might happen too.
It very well could. Yeah.
Or maybe Wagner takes it from both of them. I don't know at this point. I really don't. 21 laps to go. 144 laps completed here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway with the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series. I like it. I'm getting used to saying it now, Nation. I'm not messing up anymore. And I think we're just going to keep it the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series. I like it. It's easy.
Yeah, you need a logo for that.
I know we do. We
That
have
would be
no
cool.
logo for it. We'll replace the NASCAR Xfinity Series logo in the left-hand corner with the Wicked Wednesday.
You told me to put that there.
I don't want that shit there.
You told me to put it there.
I don't remember that. I think I wanted the Wicked Wednesday logo there. I think our wires must have got crossed, Nation. Damn village idiots. One can't even communicate to the other.
Fuck no.
They truly are idiots. I'll tell you what, Sanu is sticking to some kind of schedule because he's running this thing out. He's going to dive under the 52 right here, put him a lap down, and...
Die. Fucking kidding me.
Oh, you hear that, Nation?
That's fucked up.
Diana, you tell Hal that I'm going to talk to Macaulay and get those incident limits removed.
I'm still voting for him. Fuck it.
I should have did it last week, and I forgot all about it. This time I won't because it happened to the feller twice. So 86 is Sanu. He's actually led it 19 laps tonight, John Sanu has.
No, he's only got 17 to go.
And he's not up there by complete default. The guy has had a fast race car and been up in the top 3 as of the latter part of the race. But on a side note, he still has to make another pit stop. And so does just Rick back here in the 10 car.
Just Rick.
And then Austin Wagner. Well, if they call Keaton Trippy Keat, what do they call Austin Wagner? Like Waggy Oss? I don't know, Nation.
Dude, I'm fucking lost.
That's the last time I try to make anything up. Sorry about that, Austin Wagner. Maybe one of his fans will comment and tell us what they call him. That's all I'm saying.
We'll just leave it right there.
I mean, we've nicknamed some of them. Oh, there it is, Swagner. I should have got that one, Hud Nation.
Yeah, that's a good one. Right there.
Yep, Swagner. Thank you, Jordan. I got another one. Adam come in. He's called Swagner. All I got to do is butcher somebody's nickname, Nation, and they all come in, right?
That's how it works.
You do that one time, and they'll be like, that stupid-ass commentator. Top left-hand corner, black and white, Village Idiots. That explains it all.
It was after me to get it for dumb fuck.
What happened, Nation?
Yeah, fuck if I know.
14 laps to go. And these three cars are coming to pit road. Swagner bringing it right in behind 86 car. John Sanu and Just Rick's going to keep it out on the track, Nation.
Okay. Yeah, fun.
What the hell are we doing?
Ask myself that every day.
I quit.
I thought we quit a couple weeks ago.
We tried, but we couldn't. 10
God
car.
damn it.
Just Rick going to bring it to pit road now. Just Rick. Arr!
God damn it.
You knew that was coming, didn't you?
Mm,
Regardless of what you were thinking.
of course.
I had to. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, no, you did.
I'm on a roll, Nation. I can't stop.
I'd rather be on a beanbag.
And I'll tell you another guy on a roll. Oh, Trippy Keat. He ain't tripping over nothing out there. Nothing. I'm sure there's a lot of other guys that would like to see Keat and trip up.
You did there.
You seen what I did. So 26 car Keaton trip up by 5.3 seconds, but can he hold on for 11 laps? 10 and a half laps, actually. Can he, Nation?
I don't know.
Can he hold off this driver? Last night's Amy Contractin' Twisted Tuesday Truck Series winner, the 31 of Richard Holland. See what I did there?
Mm-hmm.
You see how I just strung all that together?
Mm-hmm. That was
name
impressive.
is way too long. Way too long, Nation. We got to shorten it, just like we did Enrique's name.
So you just want to make it like TTW?
Basically, let's do that.
Wait,
TTW.
is that like a fucking airline?
It might be. Could we get sued for that?
Dude, we can get sued for a lot of shit.
Probably.
And banned from Finland.
So Lacey right now is on the podium in the 7 car. 10 laps to go. 9 laps to go, actually.
9.
Yo. Trippy Keats putting the laps in, buddy. Cody Williams really impressed with the drive of the 12 car, putting it up here in the top 5 in the 4th position. And Austin Wagner, he's now up in the top 5 in the 28 car. So these drivers doing a good job putting a late run together. Actually, it hasn't been a late run. They've been working on this all through the race. Cody definitely showing some speed. The Tire Pros number 12 machine right here. And my dog is trying to claw freaking holes in my leg, Nation. I'm throwing his ass on the floor.
You got another leg. Don't worry about it.
Get down, punk. Don't sit sit there and scratch a guy. Go find someone else to mess with. He about scratched a hole in my leg, Nation.
I said you got another leg. Don't worry about it.
Damn, Macaulay's dog's rubbing off on him or something.
Oh, God, is it that ugly?
He went retarded on me. And I wasn't saying that about Macaulay, but...
No, I was.
You were. Just get that right, Macaulay. It was Nation, not me. So, I don't know. Should we look at where the race leader's at, or should we go back here and mess around with like Sanu, who wound up in 8th somehow? He was up. This is what happens when you stay out that long. He stayed out. Those guys on them fresher tires able to pull some distance out. Now Sanu's back in the 8th position, Nation. He's probably got fresh tires, man, but he's got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
Well, now that fucking song stuck in my head. Thanks.
You're welcome, Nation. I'm glad I could do that and help you out there.
Yeah, man.
All right, 5 laps to go, 5.2 second lead. So if Holland can't gain a second a lap and Keaton Tripp don't wad it up in the wall, I'm going to say the 26 car is a safe bet on a Wicked Wednesday winner list here tonight. My number is 114, Crystal. Thank you.
Dude, that's fucked up.
All right, 31 car, Holland, 4.9 seconds back. I'd say that race leader right now, the 26, has it on cruise control. You got 4 laps to go. You don't want to wad it up, twist it up, or bend it up, man. You just want to finish a race and win it. It's all about winning.
Send it.
It's all about winner, winner, chicken dinner, Nation. Unless you don't like chicken, then you can have steak or fish or whatever the hell you want. But it doesn't sound as good if you say winner, winner, fish dinner. Ha ha. It just don't sound as good, Nation. Winner, winner, chicken dinner is better.
I'm just glad we ain't got to stick around for fucking interviews and shit.
Votes coming for the 31. If he can remain in second, then it'll be... I do drive on Tuesday. Oh, she busted me.
Damn.
But I could legitimately say I thought it was Tuesday. Uh-huh.
I kind of had that problem.
So Ben Lacey getting around to 56. That was not for position. Lacey is the third place driver. And we're going to go back up front to the race leader as he's going to dirt track it out of the corner and take the white flag this time. Trippy Keat in the 26. Keaton Tripp, whatever you want to call him. I'll tell you what you're going to be calling him in a couple of corners, Nation, as he goes down the back straightaway for the final time tonight. Into turn 3. Keep it under you there, Keaton, because we have a brand new name for you as you come out of turn 4. And that's going to be winner. And look at him drifting out of turn 4. I love it. Love it, man. Celebrating before he even finished a race. If I did that, I'd wad my shit up, wreck it, look like an idiot, wouldn't I, Nate?
Yeah, you'd do some Mark Martin shit.
He's going to tear it up tonight. So last night he was able to lead a lot of laps in the truck series. He had some problems, and he wound up blowing a motor. But tonight, he will not be denied in the Wicked Wednesday Xfinity Series because the driver of the 26 Keaton Tripp is your race winner. Period. 31 of Holland able to bring it home second. So his New Hampshire visits went 1 and 2. And Ben Lacey right here in the 7th car. Good run for him. Bringing it home in the top 3 and the final podium finisher. Shout out, though, to the 28 Austin Wagner. He's destroyed that car now. He's Ross Chastained it on the last lap there. But he was able to put it into the 4th spot. So good job to him. Meanwhile, back up front, and I'm going to wait for him to get in the staging room for his post-race interview. And I have to back it up a little bit because he left and we lost the car, and there he is, Nation. So we can get this started quickly here tonight.
Fucking time is it?
Nation, Keaton Tripp,
What?
how you doing, buddy? I know how Keaton's doing, Nation. Do you?
Well, he won, so yeah.
Well, how's he doing then?
Should be doing pretty good.
Well, I'm waiting for him to say.
No, I don't know.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Nope.
got you.
All right. Oh, we're doing fantastic.
We don't know to call you Keaton Tripp or Trippy Keat.
I don't care.
You see what your friends do to you when they get on YouTube chat? We found out. We found out about Swagner too,
Oh, yeah.
because I may or may not have butchered a nickname and they didn't like it, so they told me quickly what it was. That's how it happened. But man, last night you had problems and a kind of a fluke thing happened when you hit the wall and popped an engine. But tonight, the only problem you had was waiting for the end of the race, man.
Yeah, I did not expect to be this fast of a rocket ship tonight, but it was definitely fast. In the beginning, I tried, I was shifting in third, and then later in the race, I actually found out it was faster on the long run on fourth, and that definitely helped out tonight with my leads, getting big leads.
So you went from shifting to not shifting,
Yep.
and you went faster.
Somehow, yeah, I don't know.
That's the first I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it is weird. It wasn't faster on the short run, but on the long run, it like helped save
It
tires or
saved
something.
tires is what it was doing. You weren't
Yeah.
laying on the right front as hard because you weren't pushing it through the entry and center as hard.
Yeah, it was definitely doing some magical stuff, though.
That's what we like to hear, magical stuff, huh, Nation?
Yeah, we do. Yes.
Makes
Did
it
they-
reminds Nation of taking magic carpet rides.
Did the
Now
aliens
that
come
song's
tonight?
stuck in my fucking head.
I got him again, Keaton.
Motherfucker.
I've been doing this to him the whole broadcast. Now he's got songs stuck in his head, and now it's stuck in mine, Nation.
You started it. Fuck you.
Now he's breaking up, Keaton, so we can't understand a word he said. Anytime there's
That's the aliens.
Exactly, alien spaceship interference. That's what it is. Keaton, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in here?
Friends watching at home and family, you guys putting on the show and the broadcast. It was a pretty good race tonight. No, like what, 2 cautions tonight?
Yeah,
Something like that.
two cautions. That was it for the whole race.
As a race car driver, it was awesome, but I don't know how it was for people watching at home. It might have been a little bit of a snooze fest, but it was pretty fun tonight. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, we keep them entertained, so don't get that way. Keaton.
That's good.
I'll tell you what, man. You don't even know how many fans you guys have watching, probably, until I butcher somebody's nickname. They come out of the woodwork, did they not, Nation?
They did.
Quickly, too. It wasn't like it was slow. It was like, hey. That's,
Yeah, it was like I
Swagner.
said something. They just
Like,
attacked me.
damn. And then they went after Nation like he did it all.
Yep, it's all
Technically, he
Nation's
did.
fault.
Technically,
I
Nation
didn't.
did do it.
Shit. Fuck
All
you.
Nation's fault.
Well, it's Macaulay's since he left early.
Hal Macaulay.
It's Macaulay's. It's not Hal's. Hal got DQ'd, so it can't be his. That's Macaulay's fault, too.
Oh, shit. That is Macaulay's fault.
All right, Keaton. You have a good night, man, and enjoy the win.
Doesn't he want to thank anybody or
He already
me?
did, didn't he?
The aliens prevented him from hearing.
Oh, that's what it was, Keaton. You're right.
Yeah.
Happens more times than you
Alien
think.
Spaceship interference.
Yep.
It's real, apparently.
Struggle is real.
It's real. We've confirmed it right here on the broadcast tonight. We've suspected it for every broadcast, but we have confirmed it tonight. Mystery solved. Keaton, have a good night, man.
Yep, you guys too. Thanks.
So that was a race winner, Keaton Tripp in the 26, and we're going to find a double interview, Nation. Do you know what those are?
31.
Is there a 31? Yep, right there.
Pretty sure there's 31.
I found him.
He's a
Driver
really
number-
annoying fucker.
Yep. What's his name, though?
I don't know. Nothing.
What is it?
Nothing. Anything.
We got alien spaceship interference here, Richard Holland. And Vern, of course.
Yeah, I'm not surprised with Nation up here.
I'm pretty sure that it kind of interfered with the race tonight, and it warped you back to second.
Yeah, well, that was Nation's plan all along, I think. Ever since last night, he said, no, we ain't having it.
Got the voodoo cars out again.
No, I think Keaton earned this one, man. He drove his wheels off. He drove the wheels off it for 2 nights in a row, really, and then had a stupid issue there last night, which, gave up the, a chance for someone else to win it. But yeah, he earned it tonight. Want to congratulate him on the win. He drove a great race.
Well, you didn't do too bad yourself, feller. We've seen you fighting back there around the top 5 for a little bit, but then you were able to shun those drivers away and give yourself a shot to race for it towards the end. So tell us how you did that.
Yeah, we basically battled all night. I mean, it was just there wasn't very many laps where I didn't have someone reasonably close around me, whether it was in front of me that I was trying to work them over and figure out where their weakness was and where I could get around a run on them, or someone close behind me that I was trying to hold off and try to save tires at the same time. So we pretty much battled all night long. It was actually a pretty intense race, to be honest with you. But yeah, we just tried to drive it, but save a little bit of tire and just pick them off, just kind of waiting for people to make mistakes and get a run on them. And it was really difficult to pass, on the bottom. But I don't know. It was a good race, and it was difficult, challenging. We had good, clean pit stops. I think that helped. But yeah, I didn't know what to do on the end. I don't know if Keaton took 2 or what, but he got way out in front of us, and nothing I could do.
Let me ask you another question. Do you think if that would have been a full long run on that last stint, that it might have looked a little bit different at the finish?
If Keaton took 2 tires, which I think he did, I think it would have been. I mean, I feel like I was starting. I had lap traffic. Once I got by him, I actually clicked off a second and a half or whatever it was. So, yeah, if it was a full fuel run there, but then again, he wouldn't have taken 2 tires either. So, I don't know. You can say what ifs, but
we can say what ifs, but it is what it is, right?
It is what it is. Yeah, yeah. He pretty sure he took 2 tires and it won the race. And I thought about doing it, to be honest with you, but I just I didn't know if it would work.
So what else did Richard Holland win tonight, Nation?
He got that fucking driver of the day thing.
Nice. We appreciate that. We love it when the fans come out and vote for us, man. We I don't know. I can't say it enough. Just appreciate it. Them guys come out and supporting us and rooting for us every week and watching the races. They literally sit there and watch these races and watch us compete and root for us and say a lot of good things about for us and about us, and we appreciate it.
I always say good things about you, Richard.
You do.
You should have heard what he said just before I brought you in the booth.
I can only imagine.
But that's not who the driver that should be pissed is. It's actually Rick Fagone.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything to Rick.
Nation shortened his name to just Rick.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I tell you, why would you insult a fellow like that?
That's as
Fuck
bad
is
as
that an insult?
calling somebody suddenly Susan.
Oh, yeah. You
At
might
least
as well just... Good old Nation. I don't know. What are we going to do with you?
We don't even know, Richard.
God, don't even know.
God
10
don't.
seasons trying to figure out what to do with that fella.
We'll be 50 seasons in and still not have this figured out. So what else you got for Richard Holland Nation?
Well, Richard, aside from me, who else would you like to thank?
Here he goes with being conceited again.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Yeah.
conceited.
I'm pretend like I didn't even hear him.
God damn.
No, I do want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast every week. You guys are a staple here and doing these things for everybody. I know everyone loves to go back and watch these things, so it means a lot to the drivers to go back and whether you had a good run or whatever it is and watch that broadcast. It's just a lot of fun. You guys do a good job covering everybody, I think, and giving them some TV time there per se. But and the fans get to go back and see what they had to say and not watch them root for you, and it gives your families and your friends and your fans the chance to watch you race when you guys do this broadcast, and we wouldn't have that without you guys doing that. So we appreciate that and thank you guys, and anyone that has anything running the league, all you guys, everything you do, and just want to thank my teammates.
That's about the most genuine thank you ever, Nation.
It was.
I know.
Now I feel bad.
I may even actually have a tear.
Well, we appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys, man, and you know that. I said it during the broadcast tonight. Me and Nation talked about it, and we said it. It's about the drivers first here, and it's about the fans. That's why the broadcast is up on Tuesday and Wednesday night. And we wouldn't have it any other way, even though me and Nation quit a few races ago. We're still doing it.
I thought we did.
I think you guys have quit several hundred times, but you guys always show up, put on a show. So
I'm pretty sure we have quit every broadcast.
Yeah.
At one point or another, I'm pretty sure we quit every one. But thank you, Richard. Congrats on a great New Hampshire visit this week. Win in a second.
Yeah, we cannot complain. I didn't feel as good about this car as I did the truck last night. I felt comfortable, at least in the truck, and I knew if we didn't have any problems that we would have a decent run, I felt like. But in this car, I was not so sure until the race got going, and then I settled in pretty good. But, yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the win in second place. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and I need to go ahead and finish the points because this was the last race of the regular season.
That's right. That's right.
You probably knew that better than I did, but
yep.
I'm going to try to get the points figured out. Richard, you have a good night, buddy.
All right, guys. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Take care, brother.
See you, Nation.
So that was Richard Holland in second, and we got to find who do we got to find, Nation?
Fuck if I know.
All of them.
All the fines?
None of them. One more.
Damn it.
Benjamin Lacey, Vernon Nation in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hello.
What's going on, guys?
There he is.
There he is.
Man, you put it on the podium, but I'm not so sure that at a point tonight that 7 car wasn't fast enough to get up there and win this thing.
Tires. I think that was kind of the story. I was able to kind of hang with Keaton there for about, I don't know, laps, and then he was hasta la vista.
Did you shift? Were you shifting, or were you running it, just leaving it in fourth?
I was just leaving it in fourth. I was already getting enough rotation out of it anyway, so I was like, no need to shift. I don't know if anyone else was, but I definitely wasn't.
I heard some of them out there shifting, and I couldn't really remember which of the drivers were shifting or not, so I figured I'd ask you. But Keaton was actually one of them shifting early, and he said later in the race he found it was better to leave it in fourth.
Yeah, it's usually, when you're, able to spin the tires out of the corner, it's usually easier to just leave it in fourth because then it, saves your rear tires. You can get that drive off, especially I know driving the next gen cars, they have the 5 gears, so you can do the shifting, but then on some tracks it's better just not to shift. Because of that exact reason right there, you'll burn your rears up if you do.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I figured, and I thought that's why he found that it was better not to. But it did work out for him. But man, I'll tell you what, the camera spent a lot of time on the 7 car because the 7 car spent a lot of time at the front of the field tonight. It's by default that way, literally.
Yeah, New Hampshire's a tough track, man. I wouldn't say it's one of my better tracks. I think I only go to it whenever a league decides to put it on the schedule, or if I decide to do an official race for some unknown reason. But
Well, you could have
I wouldn't-
fooled us. You were getting around this place pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I think following Keaton at the beginning was helpful. I was kind of seeing what he was doing and said, all right, I'm going to try to mimic that a little bit, and ran a little bit lower. And then, was able to, I guess, come away with third. So,
Well, I'm sorry about that. I was actually reading a message, but I'll get to that message in a bit. I got a job to do, don't I, Nation? Nation don't know. He done took off, too. You see that, Ben?
Nation, he gone.
I started an interview. He's
I'm
gone.
right here.
Well, what do you got for Ben?
He's
then?
back.
Hi, Ben. How are you?
I'm doing great, my man. Happy New Year.
Well, happy New Year to you too.
Yeah, Happy New
Yeah.
Year, Ben. We should have told everybody that, Nation. What is wrong with us?
Yeah, you came to the party there, bro.
What car were we in tonight, Xfinity?
It was, yeah.
At New Hampshire. I'm trying to do the points so I can get the chase figured out here, too. at the same
Who's
time.
made it? Who's booted? Who's made it?
Well, I won't have the chase format in yet, but the top 16 in points is basically the safe cutoff.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Ben just wants to know if he's in there.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
pretty
he
accurate.
probably is, actually.
Okay.
But let's save it and then do the points real quick, and that way we know for sure. So we can say, well, look at that. You're top 3 tonight, sat on the podium, didn't just get you a race interview, but you're also in the chase for the championship.
Yeah, it was tough to make the last couple of races with all the holidays, man.
That's not
But,
how we're going to say it anyway, is it, Nation?
Yeah, holidays suck.
Oh, they do. That's why we took the holidays off, because we don't. We just spend the time with families and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
Nation and I are pretty much village idiots on here anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that somewhere on the stream?
It is. It's right there.
I know nothing about it, but it may be in the top left-hand corner in black and white. But I know
Wow, for
nothing
somebody
about
that
it.
knows nothing about it, you know exactly about it.
I'm not the one that put it there.
I know a guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you better know a guy that did it. All right, so the points are updated. And while we got you in the channel with us, we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. In the Xfinity series, I'll bet you finished pretty well.
Yeah, I only showed up to a handful because I think maybe 5 at most, just because of all the scheduling
you're
stuff going
right.
on. So
You missed it by 2.
miss it by 2.
You missed it by 2. Yep, 18.
Story of my life.
I missed it by 2 before, too. Nation, guess who the
What?
champion is? The unofficial champion for the regular season thing.
Me?
Glenn Jameson.
Well, there you go, the gentleman.
By 19 points. Great job to Glenn over the first 10 races. Ben, great job for you tonight. Do you have anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, Film in the Wild, youtube.com/Film in the Wild. They do wildlife documentaries and kind of like behind the scenes footage there on that.
And I have watched that.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
So it's cool. It's cool, man. I appreciate that. I'm sure they do too a lot. And yes, everyone else out there watching, give them a shout out. Tell them Ben sent you. And maybe you'll get a shout out back. Who knows? But them and you guys up here in the booth, I know. I think I heard you guys said you guys quit a few times. So I appreciate you guys not quitting.
We quit all the time.
We quit at least, I don't know, 30 or 40 times every broadcast. Nation's
Yeah,
like,
every single broadcast.
just pull the plug out of the wall, Vern. Just pull the plug out of the wall.
Do it. Just do it. Yeah, no, sorry.
Fuck it, let's go.
And the plug has never made it out of the wall.
Yeah.
Ben.
Well,
it's just never made it.
I'm gonna say if you guys are gonna do it on the championship race. Do it that one.
Oh, damn, that's brutal.
It's
That
funny
is
though.
brutal, man. I mean, I thought I was bad, Nation. I thought you were bad. He just said wait till the championship race.
Oh no,
You guys-
we're still bad, but that would be
Let's
funny.
do it
You
with
guys
like
not
2
doing
to
it.
go. Or take the white flag and just rip the cord.
Just pull the fucker out of the wall.
That'd be messed up.
That's great though.
Yep.
I appreciate you guys and everyone else here in this league for letting me come in and be a part, man. It's super fun.
And we want to keep you around here, Ben. Good dude
Oh.
to talk to, and a lot of fun having you up in the booth.
Yeah.
So, hell, when you get
Appreciate
tired
that.
of driving, we should just make him a commentator too, Nation.
Fuck yeah, then we can retire.
No, we can't. We can have fun with him, though.
But we could still retire.
We
We'd
tried
like
to
sit
do
on the
that with
beach drinking
Macaulay
Mai
and-
Tais and with sparklers and shit.
Macaulay, he ditched us. He don't like us no more or something.
Yeah. He ain't gonna be the first one to not like us.
Because Nation talks bad about his dog, Ben.
It's just an ugly dog. I didn't say anything bad about it. It's just
Okay.
ugly.
And here, Kay, that's my point right there. That is the whole point.
Ben, have you seen this dog?
I have not. I have not seen this dog.
Then you're one of
made-
the lucky ones.
You literally just made my entire case about that. The whole thing. Right out
The
there.
fuck are you, a lawyer now?
No, but you made the whole case.
Why? What did I do?
What do you think about his dog, Nation?
It's ugly.
Ding, ding, ding. Again,
Well, it
insulting
might
his
be
dog.
it might be the greatest dog in the world.
You never think that maybe insulting his dog is actually insulting him.
You think I hurt the dog's feelings?
You may hurt Macaulay's feelings and the dog's feelings.
So the dog heard what I said,
It's possible.
and he understood what I said.
That is debatable.
No.
It's debatable. There'll be people that tell you that
I
maybe
mean,
in fact that the dog did understand what you said.
Hmm.
And Macaulay, you did it best right there. That's exactly what you do. Nation and what? Your middle finger.
Number one.
Macaulay, yeah, that's right. You're number one in his book.
That's right.
But am I right, Macaulay? Is that not insulting to you when he does that?
Why is that insulting?
You can't do that, Nation. You just
That's
can't.
like when people have
You
a baby
can't
and they
do
show
it.
you the fucking picture of a newborn baby and they're like, oh, look how cute he is. No, they're all ugly.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with that?
I like the brutal honesty. I do.
Can't fault that.
You can't fault that at all. But there are certain things that you might just be a tad bit softer with, like Macaulay's dog.
All right, Macaulay, your dog is not attractive. How's that? Did that work?
Ben, we ain't winning this one, are we?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I would be surprised if Macaulay even ever comes back here, Nation.
No, he's never going to talk to me again.
That's a good possibility, actually. And if he does, it'll probably always be the
No, you
middle
see, if
finger.
I was Macaulay, I would just be tagging Nation with pictures of his dog.
You know what? I probably would too, Ben. That's a great idea. I would Photoshop a picture of Nation with the dog in his lap.
See,
You know?
you see what he did right there? That motherfucker.
Irregardless.
Here we go. Fuck. Dude, I have an ugly dog too, so what the fuck?
That's the best part about Macaulay, Ben. He don't take that shit. He'll fire right back. He'll make Nation pay for it.
I love it. I love it.
I ain't paying for shit. It ain't my dog.
The things we get into here.
And Ben, you get to be a part of it.
That's all I ever wanted.
He'll never come back again
God,
after
no.
this one, Nation. That's it. You just ran him off.
Yeah, Ben's like, fuck this fucking place.
He's like, these guys really do live up to that name, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
When the one feller put it up there, he wasn't joking. Nope. Probably not. All right. So, Ben, congrats again on the top 3. Nation, thanks for coming in the booth tonight because it's always fun.
Of course.
But I want to thank all the drivers at WFO for coming out week in and week out, doing the best they can on the racetrack. Whether they make it the whole race or they don't, it doesn't matter. They make the start, and that's what makes the show. No. Is that right, Nation?
Don't worry, Mike. You can't spell irregardless wrong.
I don't know how you could spell a word wrong that's technically not a word.
Not a word.
So you could spell it fuck you, and
Mm-hmm.
it could still mean the same thing.
Ivor, let's get the fuck out of here.
We need to. I'm tired. So thanks for tuning in. Want to thank all the fans. Make sure you give us a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. If you want more torture like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell, and it'll notify you when the Village Idiots are live. And that'll be on Wednesday nights usually, at least for the next 5 weeks, unless we quit or the computer comes unplugged out of the wall, right, Nation?
It might happen.
It could. And with that, the points are updated for both the truck and the Xfinity, and sometime, I don't know, this weekend maybe, or tomorrow or tonight. Maybe I'll feel like it tonight, but I doubt it because I'm tired. I will activate the chase, so you'll see exactly where everybody stands in the chase. That's going to be 16 drivers, and they're all going to be equaled out to 0. They're all going to have the same total number of points, so basically it's 0 across 16. Right, Nation?
Yeah, we got that. Yeah.
So we're basically, we ran a 10 race season, or yeah, we did, and we're resetting it now for 16 drivers. And that'll be next week at Dover, of all places. That makes it even more exciting. So thank you once again. Have a great night.